Have you ever felt like you just couldn't catch a break in life? Like no matter how hard you tried, things just kept going wrong? I know I have. In fact, I spent a long time feeling like the universe was just out to get me. It wasn't until recently that I realized that I was actually manifesting my own misfortunes without even realizing it. For a long time, I was stuck in a cycle of negativity. I would wake up every morning with a sense of dread, convinced that something bad was going to happen. And, sure enough, something always did. Whether it was a minor inconvenience like spilling coffee on my shirt or something more serious like getting in a car accident, it seemed like I just couldn't catch a break. At the time, I had no idea that I was actually contributing to these negative experiences. I thought that I was just unlucky, that the world was an unfair place, and that bad things happened to good people all the time. But the truth was that my own thoughts and emotions were attracting negativity into my life. It wasn't until I started studying the law of attraction that I began to understand the role that my own thoughts and feelings were playing in my life. The law of attraction states that we attract into our lives whatever we focus on, whether it's positive or negative. If we're constantly thinking about how terrible things are, we're going to continue to experience terrible things. Looking back on my life, I realized that I had been unknowingly practicing the law of attraction for years. I was so focused on all the things that could go wrong that I was actually inviting them into my life. It was a self-fulfilling prophecy. The more I worried about bad things happening, the more bad things actually happened. It wasn't until I started intentionally focusing on positivity and gratitude that things started to turn around for me. I made a conscious effort to shift my thoughts away from what could go wrong and towards what could go right. I started a gratitude journal where I wrote down things that I was thankful for each day. I made an effort to surround myself with positive people and positive experiences. And slowly but surely, my life began to change. I started to notice that good things were happening to me more frequently. I landed a great job, met the love of my life, and started living a life that was filled with joy and abundance. Looking back on my journey, I'm grateful for the lessons that I learned. I know now that the power to manifest our own reality lies within us. We have the ability to attract whatever we want into our lives, whether it's positivity or negativity. It's up to us to choose which one we want to focus on. As the famous philosopher, Buddha once said, all that we are is the result of what we have thought. So if you're feeling stuck in a cycle of negativity like I was, remember that you have the power to change your thoughts and change your life. The universe is always listening, so make sure that you're sending it the right message. As I continued to practice the law of attraction and focus on positivity, I noticed something else happening. Not only was I attracting more good things into my life, but I was also becoming more resilient when faced with challenges. When something difficult or negative did happen, I was better equipped to handle it. Instead of spiraling into negativity and hopelessness, I was able to stay calm and centered. I was able to look for the silver lining in every situation and find the lesson that I was meant to learn. It's not to say that I never experience negativity or challenges anymore. Life still throws curveballs from time to time. But now, I have the tools and the mindset to handle those challenges in a way that serves me instead of bringing me down. I also want to note that manifesting misfortunes isn't always a conscious choice. Sometimes, our negative thoughts and emotions are deeply ingrained in us and can be difficult to overcome. It's important to practice self-compassion and patience with yourself as you work to shift your mindset. Here's what I recommend that you do to avoid manifesting misfortunes in your life. Practice gratitude. Take time each day to focus on the things in your life that you're grateful for. Write them down in a journal, say them out loud, or simply think about them. When we focus on the good in our lives, we attract more good. Visualize what you want. Instead of worrying about what could go wrong, focus on what you want to happen. Visualize yourself achieving your goals and experiencing success. The more you focus on the positive outcome, the more likely it is to happen. Monitor your thoughts. Pay attention to the thoughts that you're thinking throughout the day. When you notice a negative thought creeping in, acknowledge it and then redirect your focus to something positive. This takes practice, but the more you do it, the easier it becomes. Surround yourself with positivity. Spend time with people who uplift you and support your goals. Seek out experiences that bring you joy and happiness. When we surround ourselves with positivity, we attract more positivity into our lives. Practice self-care. Take care of yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally. Exercise regularly. Eat nutritious foods, get enough sleep, and do activities that bring you joy. When we take care of ourselves, we're better equipped to handle the challenges that come our way. Remember, manifesting misfortunes isn't always a conscious choice, but we do have the power to shift our thoughts and focus towards positivity. It takes time and effort, but with consistent practice, you can transform your life for the better. As the famous author and motivational speaker Tony Robbins once said, "It's not about what happens to you, it's about how you respond to what happens to you." Choose positivity and abundance, and watch as your life transforms. In conclusion, I want to encourage anyone who feels like they're stuck in a cycle of negativity to try practicing the law of attraction and shifting their mindset towards positivity. It's not an overnight fix, but with consistent effort and intention, you can change your life for the better. And as the famous author and motivational speaker Louise Hay once said, if you accept a limiting belief, then it will become a truth for you. So don't limit yourself with negative beliefs. Choose positivity and abundance, and watch as your life transforms. Thank you so much for tuning into this video about the amazing power of manifestation. I hope you found it helpful and informative. If you did, please consider subscribing to my channel and giving this video a thumbs up to help spread this message to others who might benefit from it. And don't forget to check out the link in the description below to my 369 Manifestation Journal on Amazon. It's the perfect tool to help you incorporate this powerful technique into your daily routine and start manifesting the life of your dreams. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.